So what's up, guys? And I just did my update video, as you know, and I said I was going to do my thoughts, and I thought the perfect time to do my thoughts, well, let me first tell you my thoughts thing is going to be, well, every time I finish a game that I actually want to do this on, I mean, there's some games I'm going to beat and I'm going to be like, I don't want to do that video, son. But, some games that I beat, I'm going to do a My Thoughts video, which is not a review. I'm not going to review it. I'm just going to be, like, talking about the game, trying not to spoil anything. Hopefully there's not spoilers. But anyways, yeah, just try to tell you what I thought about the game, my thoughts, mine. So they're completely, like, has nothing to do with anybody else's. So it's Mass Effect 3 this time. So, Mass Effect 3 is a series, 3, and it's a third-person RPG action shooter. RPG where decisions from the first, second, affect, like, the first game's decisions you make affect the freaking seconds. I'm just going to put this down because you've already seen it. Mass Effect 3, there you go. The decisions from the first game affect the second game's decisions affect, and the first game's decisions affect number 3. And, which is the coolest thing like, hands down, is the coolest thing anybody's ever put in a video game, honestly. Like, decisions affecting all games, and, I'm a little stuffed up right now, but, I got number 1 in Gamefly, and then number 2 I bought, and I bought number 1 along with that. And I freaking love them. I beat those games. I think I beat each of them 3 times. And I beat Mass Effect 3 times, and I beat Mass Effect 2, or, god dang it, I beat Mass Effect 1 2 times, and I beat Mass Effect 2 3 times. There we go. And I absolutely love Mass Effect, like, the series. It's just completely awesome. Like, number 2 is definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite. Number 2 is my 2, and number 3 is my 3rd. And the reason that is just, like, whenever I put it in, it didn't have that feeling of a Mass, like, it's a Mass Effect game, but it just didn't feel like the others, like, I don't know. And there's one thing, like, I've never seen anybody, like, hate on this, and nobody's even brought it up, but I hated that you couldn't holster your weapon in this one. Like, all the other games, you could holster your weapon and it would back up the view so you could see more. This one, you always have your gun out unless you're in the Citadel. Or, well, the main city, I guess you should say. And it's stupid. And the side quests aren't even side quests half the time. Like, I don't even feel like they're, like I'm helping anybody. I just feel like I'm searching other planets. This time they made it so, like, before you actually had to go do stuff. This one, almost half the quests are just going to a planet, scanning it, and getting an item. You don't even you don't kill anything. You just collect. And I just hate that as well. All your decisions, I mean, like, the decisions affect the game, like, all the way through till the end. The decisions are actually, they go perfectly together, like. And there also was a Day 1 DLC, which is really stupid. Like, I mean, at first I thought it was stupid, but after I realized that it gave you a new character, like a new companion to fight with you, then I was like, okay, this makes sense, because some people don't want to beat it over and over again. If you, like, I know that sounds stupid to some people, but honestly, like, I probably won't ever beat Mass Effect 3 again until I do a walkthrough on it on my walkthrough channel. But, some people just don't want to beat it a second time just to play one character, which is a main race. I don't even want to spoil anything. So that's one, or actually that'd be like the 3rd one. But yeah, all your characters that survived at the end. God dang it, that's kind of a spoiler. But all the characters that survived at the end, they affect Mass Effect 3. I mean, there's still decisions to kill them, even in this one. Like, I think at the end I only had, like, 4 characters that actually fought with you. Weren't just driving the ship, like Joker driving the ship. Were actually characters that you could put in your squad and fight for you. I think I had 4 out of, I think there's 20. So a lot of my guys died, and I was a renegade person. There's Paragon, which is the good people, and there's Renegon, which is the bad. Well, not the good people person. Renegon's the kind of evil guy that's just like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. So I was the renegade because I did a Paragon walkthrough, and then that guy got deleted because something happened with my gamer score completely went back to 0. Like, I had like 31,000. I got 250 achievements on Mass Effect 2. I got make a romance, and there was something else in the story. I can't say what it is, but I got 250 game, which equals 100, and I don't know what happened, but it reset my gamer score, and so I deleted my profile, but I forgot to just delete my profile only, but I accidentally deleted profile and items, so I had to restart everything. But yeah, Mass Effect 2. The graphics definitely were like better, way better. The shooting and the gun sounds and all that and all the explosives definitely looked it looked and sounded a lot better than it did originally. Which I liked. I liked the way the battles and all that worked. There was a bunch of new enemies. Like, all the new enemies is great, actually. Like, I love whenever like RPG games sequels add new enemies, or even DLC adds new enemies. It's actually pretty sweet. But let's just talk about the end, man. The reason it is my least favorite is because the end, it didn't even matter what you did in the previous games. It just mattered what you did in that moment. I'm not going to spoil it, but whatever you did, it didn't affect anything. Like, you still got the same ending on each one. And I know you've heard this a million times, but that's, like, I hated it. But there's a video and a bunch of forums on this of indoctrination. Like, they think that BioWare did something where they tricked people into like doing stuff and brainwashing, which I hope is what they did. Like, they were just trying to like not brainwash, like literally like want us to kill people, but just like kind of brainwashing us into the ending and making us think that, indoctrinating us. So which is actually would be freaking amazing if they went out and said that they did that, but it's highly unlikely that they actually did that, which you never know. But that's probably just us fans hoping that hoping that the ending is better than it actually is, and makes more sense. And I kind of want to make everybody wants to make sense of it, which I doubt. I really doubt it. But anyways, yeah, the ending doesn't. It didn't matter what you did. It was stupid. It just ended. Like, it just ended. It just ended on a bad note. That's it. And you kind of don't know what happens after that. You really, like, you're just left out in the open, just like, whoa. Like, I literally was just staring at the screen, like, really? This is how it ends? Really? I've obsessed over these games for months now, and it just ends like that, and I don't know what happened. What the heck just happened? I didn't understand the ending at all, man. But other than that, like, it's only a few things that I really hated. I don't think Game Informer should have gave it a 10, which they did. But that's just probably them kissing BioWare's asshole. I'm trying to think of other things. Oh, and another thing is they have you collect a bunch of mercenaries to fight the main enemy. Like, they make you like get fleets and battleships and races and big things, and like recruit bad people just to fight these enemies. And at the end, it doesn't matter. You could literally bring nothing to the fight and still get the ending. Like, it didn't even matter. What was the point of that if it didn't do anything? Like, there's even a bar. It says minimum to, like, maximum. And there's, like, a middle to, like, survive. Or it's, like, a red bar that says survive, like, I don't know, like, a little bit in. And it wouldn't even matter if it was below that, honestly. I don't think it would. I honestly want to do a walkthrough to where I recruit nothing but the main things that you have to recruit. And see if it actually kills me, because I don't think it will. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You don't see any of them die. You don't see anything explode. You don't see anything, and I don't know, it's just... So they kind of, like, that would have been cool to see, like, all the things you recruited just, like, boom, boom, explode, but there's nothing. It doesn't show anything. But, whatever. Whatevers. I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, another thing is that the final, like, not the ending, but the final, like, fight to take back the planet, not gonna say what it is pretty... actually awesome. That was probably my favorite part, is the ending battle to take back that planet, all the way through it till the end. But that actually was pretty freaking sweet. Like it was dark, which made it cool. Like if it was daytime, it would kind of ruin the mood. But since it was dark, it was actually pretty freaking cool. But yeah, so Mass Effect 3, they're coming out with a new ending though. They are adding a DLC to the ending, which they're probably going to make us pay for, and we're going to have to beat it all over again. Whoopee. So for us who didn't save, and we're kind of screwed, we have to make new characters, and do it all over again. Woo! Yeah! BioWare! Woo! But yeah, so, there we go. I see it. Mass Effect 3. I don't know why I'm holding it up like I'm doing a review of, hey, Mass Effect 3, go get the game. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Mass Effect 3. I beat this like a month ago. It came out in March. I beat it like 20 days ago. 21, 25. So, I'm doing this a little bit late, but whatevers. See you guys later.